This build is actually viable. After spending years in our labs tinkering, getting the formula just right to find a turret build that might be somewhat viable, we've done it. All grown up. We're gonna grab that first. Compensator, ammo reserves, running shoes. Why running shoes? Great question. Because we're gonna be running, baby. We're gonna be hustling. Chat thinks I'm gonna get cooked with this build. Just wait. Just wait. Let me get in there. Nothing they can do about it right now. Cooked. Goodbye. I'm playing nice and slow here. Oh, he tried. Gas is back. All right, let's rotate back. Keep those angles pressured. They really like standing on that corner there. Okay, I'll take that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so the rest of this here, I think we could probably put a turret right here so it gets covered from the high ground. Or I might even snug it in a little bit more here. Maybe here. Yeah, so they can't look down. Or like easily pressure, you know what I mean? Like that. These guys up here. I'll take one. Thank you very much. I saw our brig out of the mega. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me back this up a little bit. There you go. Nice. All right, back to the payload. Back to the Torb. These are nice staggers here, too. There you go. Get our extra turret. Pressure them a little bit. Nice. Cooldowns out early so they can't contest. And then whoever touches dies. There we go. Perfect. Round one. Just saying. Round one. We're kind of cooking right now, guys. All right. Let off some steam. So we're going to try to keep the amount of time that we're off overload as much as possible here. That's going to play into our survivability, but later on when we get the triplets, it's gonna be really important. But this build, it took a while to put together, and I finally had to realize that cooldown reduction is probably the best way to go. So getting the time between each turret on the floor when you're running these triplets is important, to just constantly be throwing turrets on the floor, and we kind of just played into that a little bit. So we're going to grab cooldown reduction, overloader. It's going to give us our overhealth equal to 30% of max armor. Not the big deal here. It's the 10% cooldown reduction that we want. We're going to grab icy coolant. And then we're going to grab multi-tool. I think we have a little bit more here to upgrade to... We could probably grab ironclad now too. There you go. All right, so we got 4 instances of cooldown reduction. It's going to give us a nice 25% cooldown reduction. Plus overload will help us reduce our cooldown for overload in between each one. Also 69 credits left, by the way. Don't know if you guys saw that. Ayo. That's W right there. Nice. Nice. All right, we're still not in the full part of the build yet, but we can play a little bit more aggressive. Now, the reason we're trying to get on the flank right now is because we're trying to pressure them and kind of get in the right mindset for what we're going to do when we get the triple turrets. We definitely want to be creating pressure on the off angles, getting people to turn. So, the way that we have everything right now, as far as the cooldown reduction goes, we also have Ironclad Exhaust. So anytime we use an ability, that's going to give us 25 overhealth. That's going to be really important when we get the 3 turrets, because those also do give us the overhealth. So that's going to be huge. I'm going to back up a little bit here. Might be able to get out. Maybe. Thank you, Juno. Or, yeah, our soldier's cooked. That's fine. Wait here for a hot second. Drop this turret now since our brig's in there. There we go. Cassie's low. Ooh, nice headshot. And I'm actually going to drop a turret on the flank here, too, while our team's playing front. Big pull. Nice. Okay, 94 here. Let's see what they're playing. I think with Cass going that way, I'm probably going to set up on the flank right here. It's probably where we'll start. I'm going to see how they kind of approach this. If they go this way, I'll probably move the turret up here. If they rotate left, I'm going to match that by kind of playing on the other side or trying to get on their flank a little bit, maybe by going this way. So it looks like main right now, so I'll leave my turret there. I'm probably just going to carpet this too. There you go. Send this out, force a lot of their abilities out. Keep that turret there as it gets some more pressure. Our Arista gets cooked. Another overload ready to go. I'm just gonna keep zoning back here. We can get another fight possibly. There we go. It's good live.
Anyone touch?
I'm gonna go for it for sure. I'm not gonna be able to hit that. Brig might. Oh, she got slept. She got slept, baby. Round 3. This is where we get to upgrade a little bit, and this is kind of where the beginning of the turret poop build begins. And I'm really excited for it. So we grab triplets. All right, so we already have Ironclad exhaust ports, which give us 25 overhealth when we use abilities. That includes our turrets. We're going to start upgrading more here. We go into our build. Reclaimer's Rig, which is pretty good. I like it for the cooldown reduction on the turret. It's not absolutely necessary, but what's really good is that you also get 25 overhealth anytime a turret gets destroyed. And trust me, these people are shooting your turrets all the time. So you kind of get a really good balance between Ironclad and your turrets going down, and these 2 overhealths do stack. So no matter what, you'll get the 25 overhealth, even if you already have it from Ironclad. So I like to grab that in there. At this point, we can get rid of running shoes just so we can get a little bit chunkier. If we have the credits, I don't think we have much more here. So I think I might have to grab something else just for this round. I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, I guess we can just grab Nano Cola for now. We don't have enough credits to really upgrade too much here, so this should be fine though. The amount of AP that we have and the survivability should be good. So, on the flank is the plays that we're doing here. We're trying to create diversions and constantly throwing down turrets. And your overload will upgrade them as you go. So just use your overload like you normally would. Don't try to hit your turrets and upgrade them yourself. Not really going to be the best usage of your time. I like to just kind of get in here, especially on their flanks a little bit. Maybe put some turrets here. And then we'll overdrive this. Pressure from the back. There you go. Maybe even drop another turret here. Remember, we just keep using it. Even if we have 3, it's completely fine to keep moving with your turrets a little bit. I might go down here. Yeah, I took a lot of damage there from that headshot. I was probably playing a little bit too close. I really don't need to play that close because the turret range is farther than that. So I can even play like farther back. And there's no damage drop off for Torb either. So playing like your max distance is kind of going to be the best way to do it. So we did overclock that there. Whatever you want to call it. Overload, overdrive. And we're just going to go back to the turret poop. Keep moving around. Keep basically just circling where the enemy is. I like to kind of just circle around here. And don't be afraid to just keep moving. Don't worry too much about your turrets. I'm going to keep plopping these down as the fight kind of commences. Remember, we get turrets every like 4 seconds. So I don't mind. Just keep rotating with them. It keeps the enemies on their feet. And then every time you overdrive, we're going to call it overload, they all upgrade. So that's why you really just don't got to worry about the hammering part. If you get a second to hammer it and you want to hit the level 3 turret, feel free to. But I found that it's much more useful just to constantly distract the enemy team and kind of create that in the background. So I'm always moving, always living. That's kind of the key to it, though. Drop turrets, poop out those turrets as you move. And then maybe if they have like an objective like this, you can set them up a little bit prematurely and upgrade them to these 3s while we're hanging out, because I think they'll probably be coming in here soon. And then we'll get them up to 3s. There you go. And then we'll melt him as soon as he touches. There we go. So when you're kind of zoning objectives like that, it's a lot easier. Obviously, if you know where they're going to play. If you know where they're going to play, then it's completely fine to set up your turrets, especially if you get a lot of pressure. So should be good. All right, round 3 is ours. And at this point, we're really just scaling everything from now. So cooldown reduction, a little bit of AP, a little bit of survivability as we go. That's the name of the game.
Coming up next.
So you can see I'm not really putting a lot into the turrets doing damage. That's not the value I'm trying to get. And that's what myself and a lot of people were mistaking it for, is that we were trying to get more value from the turrets by investing in AP, right? And doing more damage with the turrets. The problem was we weren't able to get all 3 turrets up, and turret builds were just getting ran over. And then once we started running, like I felt it immediately. Once I started doing cooldown reduction and just kind of going on the flank like this, immediately felt the value from this build. And it's been, I would say, kind of doing well. Once we've unlocked this kind of part, we were struggling trying to get this build together. Man, once I kind of shifted my mindset on it, it changed it completely. So I'll talk it through one more time, or maybe 2 more times, depending on if we win this round. We're going to go back into the build. Now we grab Cyber Venom. So as long as your turrets hit people, they'll proc the Cyber Venom. They'll have the healing reduction. You don't need level 1, or you don't need level 2 or level 3 or anything. It's going to be working. So just keep moving around, keep doing this, keep procking that Cyber Venom on people as you go around. And then we're going to upgrade Multi-Tool to, depends on the map. I'm going to go Iridescent Iris just to get more cooldown reduction, but you can grab the extra range too if you're feeling like it. Depending on the map and depending on how wide it is. So like you probably could have ran at this map and like played him back a little bit further. And actually even went for the level 3 turrets depending on the objectives, but I'm going to keep going for the flank here. Try to put pressure on him, so. All right, we're going to go for flanks. Maybe plop one down here, just in case if they try to pressure the back line. We're just going to keep moving. Ever see where they're playing? I see the Torb over here, too. I'm going to keep moving, though. Remember, keep pooping. Keep moving, keep pooping. Those are the 2 rules. Keep moving, keep pooping. You can see we get our turrets as quick as we want here. So it's really not a big deal that we lose them on the way. And then overload as often as you can. I'm going to try to move here. So dropping those turrets is really important because that gives you... each one is basically an instance of 50 overhealth. So you got to make sure you keep doing this as you're moving. Don't worry about if they're in the best spot. I just like to get in the motion of it because, remember, you're going to be getting that overhealth when they get destroyed, so... And I might even play in their backline here for a little bit. See what happens here. So now that I'm behind them, I don't mind staying back here. Someone's going to have to deal with me, so... Maybe even get a level 3 while we're here. Yeah, I'm going to keep this here, actually. If they back up, we're just going to cook them. Okay, so they're not going back there anymore. So we have a little bit of time on this point. I'm going to keep on their flank. If I need to touch, I can, but I think somebody's going to be able to get back in time, so. My job's kind of the pressure right now. There we go. Massive. All right, we'll take this point. I'm going to set up some turrets just in case. I think we should be fine. I think we should be good. All right, get some turrets on the angles. And again, I'm going to try to take that high ground. Overdrive this a little bit. Help them out if they push them. Looks like they're all taking on that right side, so I can set up some turrets over here for a little bit. Maybe get another one. Get ready to overdrive this. Now, especially. Oh, man, he cooked me there. More turrets. Try to live. There's another one. Ooh, thought I stuck around the corner there. All right. I think that might be theirs. The nano on the hazard was really big there. That was a huge play. That was a really, really big play. All right, we'll take it in the final rounds. This build is like that one lake in Finland. I can't remember what it is in Finnish, but it roughly translates to pooping while running. Let's grab our final item, which is positive reinforcement. This is going to make it easier for our tiny turrets to live as we go. So they get 5 seconds. They get 200 ability, or basically over health, scaled off your ability power. So the more ability power you have, it'll work for you. Not super important, but especially if you're just trying to keep more of them up. And it also makes it harder for them to destroy them. So you can actually play a little bit more aggressive with these turrets. You'll be pulling a lot of fire to them, and they'll be wasting a lot of that pressure on your turrets as you do that. So depending on what you want to run this for, like for example, I'm probably going to get rid of icy coolant here, and we've got what, 14k. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to use that money since we have it, get champions kit, and call it a day. I've got 30% cooldown reduction. That is plenty, especially with let off some steam in here. And the reclaimers rig, plenty of cooldown reduction, so I don't mind scaling up to the champions kit. Give us a little bit more turret damage. So whether or not we win this one, solid game. You can see a lot of the pressure that we get. Not too bad on credits. And you can see we're not really we're not shooting that much either. So the turrets are doing a lot of work. Pulling a lot of pressure off our front line. That's kind of what we're doing with this build. So let's get it. If you can find an opportunity to get maybe some level 3 turret actions, if you can find it, if you guys are in the lead, you've got pressure, they're respawning, don't be afraid to take maybe set up a little flank, triple turret flank. We go down quick, so I don't know if this is going to be the... Now they're cooked. All right. Run and poop. I'll try to get back on the flank while we're over here. Everyone goes down quick. Maybe get some on their flank. Pull away their DPS possibly. You can see we already got somebody going for that one. Keep pulling them back here a little bit. And the kind of important thing about this is as you're running, that's why I always put down turrets, because you never really know where they're going to end up playing. So if they back up into your 2 turrets that you placed before, it's kind of good to get that extra pressure there and have something set up so when you do your overdrive, these turrets actually go up and you have 3 ready to go. So I'll keep playing back here for a little bit. Rotate just a little bit. It's good angles on the turrets here, actually. I'm going to keep these up for a sec. Let's get a couple 3s. There you go. Okay, we can definitely turn this around. If we get some good pressure, some good momentum, especially with the turrets, if I have the time to set them up properly where I think the fights are going to take place, I think we can set up a lot of really good fights. So let me try that for a little bit. Here we go. And we'll keep moving these around. Let me zone this out. There you go. Just got our overclock. Whatever I'm calling it for this moment. There you go. So keep running, keep pooping. Keep running, keep pooping. Keep running, keep pooping. Definitely winnable. That Torb up there might be a little bit of a problem. Uh-oh. The nade. That might be game there. You know, not too bad. 4-1 though, that last fight. I think we did pretty good. Pretty solid amount. So, close match. I'll take the L here, but it's been a fun build for sure. So, try it out. Not too bad. Pretty easy to run too. So, get on that flank, run, poop, have some fun with another Torb build. Everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.